Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm glad to hear this Monday morning. We'll get started off right. We got a great week of all kind of stuff going on. You're going to enjoy this week on Panhandle Outdoors. I appreciate the feedback I get from y'all, the nice things y'all say and all. And we really enjoy doing this, and we try to bring you just a variety of different things. So let's go ahead and look at what we're going to do as far as the weather. It's going to be a pretty decent week, it looks like. High today is going to be 88. Low of 76. Water temperature staying at 84 degrees every Monday. We'd like to look at a Monday moon forecast. Hope you got a chance to see that big full moon this past weekend. It was awesome. Now we're, of course, on the waning side of it, and we're looking at, of course, the tide chart. Looking at the tides. Today is September the 19th. Okay, this is brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn Funeral Home and Cemetery. We're in a decent tide. We're going to have a low tide at 8:26 this morning and high tide at 12:27, right after midnight. But look on up to the weekend. You want some strong tides. Look at Saturday morning. Let's just take a second look at Saturday morning tides. Get on up there. It's going to really start falling out. Saturday, you're going to have some fast falling tides. Now, if you want to catch some big redfish that go Saturday about middle of the day and get set up right outside the jetties, that tide's going to be going out there, and all you got to do is just float something out there, and you're going to get some redfish. It's going to be a strong outgoing tide and a lot of movement going on, so that's going to be important. A marine forecast will be south-southeast at 5 to 10, and the sunrise, I wrote me a little note to tell y'all that these September sunrises are just awesome. I hope that you have a chance to just get up and see some of these sunrises. They're just really spectacular September sunrises, okay? Let's go ahead and take our break, and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. I want to show you some pictures. You know, we talk a lot about fishing, and I was always telling you to also take a walk in the woods if you get a chance. I know it's a little warm now, but I had a chance yesterday to go up to the woods. And I want you to look up before I show you this picture. Though, I just like walking through it. I always put on this time of year. You put on snake boots. September and October, the rattlesnakes are really moving around in September and October. They're sort of getting ready they're feeding up really good, getting ready to mate and all, getting ready to go ahead and settle down for the winter. And so they're really moving. So I'm in a place, and I want you to I want to see if you can show this. This picture I've taken right here. I want you to see. Can you see that where it says Abe Chester Road? I don't know if you can or not. Okay, that picture was taken in Quincy, Florida, at Abe Chester Road. That's my granddad's old farm, and old place, 24 acres he had. I've recently been able to get it back in the family, so I've been walking around, and every time I get a chance to get up there. But what's funny, it's so grown up, hasn't been lived in years and all. So I'm going to be talking about that as we go along. But I want to show you, this is what spooks me out more than a snake, are these doggone spiders. Well, you call these banana spiders. People call them wood spiders and all. I took a picture just to show y'all, and you just walk into them in the middle. I'm out here. It's almost like a jungle in some spots. So I'm cutting my way through it, and they're popping up. Y'all see that? They're ugly, and they're not. Listen, I was reading some research on them last night. They're not necessarily poisonous, but they're venomous. There's a difference, but it's not fatal venom, but you can swell up and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, but they're ugly, and they just, when that web hits you, you just picture them crawling all over you. So they really scare me more than the snakes. I just wanted to share that with you. So if you're out in the woods this time of year, the webs are really, if you just stop and just withdraw from everything, just focus on that web. Fascinating structure and engineering on those spider webs, because they'll span way big area, and of course they're good about catching insects and all that, and mosquitoes and all, but I'd rather not have them, to be honest with you. So I just wanted to share that walking in the woods with you, and also be careful. We got dove season coming up this weekend, and also, be careful with the snakes and all out there. I just want to pass that on to you. And if you do get out and walk in the woods, take some pictures. I had a bunch of other pictures, but somehow I deleted them. So I was on Abe Chester Road. Abe was my granddaddy, okay? So I'll tell you that story more later. Let's go ahead. I got all kinds of things going today. Let's go ahead and let's take a break, and I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. A couple more pictures real quick. This is William Jones. Now, y'all have done this before. Look at here, William talking about, hey, I stopped at a favorite hole today for 15 minutes on my way home from the doctor and caught a little something for supper. Check it out, up there in Alpha. Good job, William, catching that supper. I like that. Tim Bergenhire. Okay, autosave. First hog of the year. Thanks, Drew Burke. Nice job, Tim Bergenhire. Run by there and get your oil changed and tell him you saw him on Panhandle Outdoors. Tim's a good outdoorsman. That Carolina skiff that was stolen. The trailer found today, largely intact. Found it off of Letchahatchee and Chippewa Street in Callaway. Witnesses say it was dropped off Friday afternoon. Still looking for my 40 Yamaha 4-stroke. Okay, this is Brad Babinski. We've been following that 16-foot Carolina skiff that's been stolen. Check this message out from our mayor. Greg Brudnick is so good about taking his dad fishing. One of 10 reds we caught yesterday. Dad will be 91 in December. So check this out. Look at here. Is that great? We're going to get by and visit with him again. Mr. Brudnick is that's a fascinating person. He really enjoy being around him, and we talked about that on Friday's show. You don't get old from fishing, you get old from not fishing or something like that. But anyway, he's a classic case. He just keeps on keeping on, and so we're going to go ahead and honor that. So, and when I say honor that, I'm going to interview him. He was in the Battle of Iwo Jima, and what a fascinating story he has. In fact, I honestly, and I would encourage some of y'all, I want to take my Chip's daughter, Maddie McKenzie, they're here in town. I want to take them maybe over to their house and let him tell that story of how during the invasion, how they lost so many men in that battle in June of 1945. And he was one of the survivors. And I think when young people hear those stories firsthand, it's just an awesome experience to hear, and they will remember that. So a lot of times you see it on TV and all, but we get so bombarded with so much stuff on television when you hear it person to person, and that's why I tell y'all to go around and talk to these old people and all. So anyway, now I got all that taken care of. We got some stuff coming up. I want to. Last night I pulled out my tackle box. I'll tell you some exciting things coming up. I mentioned this Friday show. Got a big tuna fishing trip out in Venice, Louisiana coming up real soon. We've got the surprise coming up here with Panhandle Outdoors, one of the things, I've been so busy, I haven't had a chance to fish lately. Y'all ever get like that? I went in my tackle box yesterday afternoon, and I've got here's my tackle. People always ask me what I fish with and all. Here's my situation tackle. I have like a big mothership. I have a tackle box about this big. It's what I call my mothership, where I bring stuff in, and this is my little boat, my little boat box, I call it, from the mothership. So I put stuff in and out and change it around and all. And I just decided I was just gonna bring my tackle box and open it. Well, I've got all kinds of stuff in it, but I like this style. Okay, it's sort of soft and all. Plus, it's got the trays in it. And what I do, I just pull stuff out and I'm getting ready soon to do some serious fishing, and we're going to have some really good fall, October and November. I'm really looking forward to, and let's just pull out some different things. So right here, now I have all kind of. I'm going to open up. I'm just going to show you what I fish with. Okay, on this tray right here, these are my spoons. And I've got a lot more than this. I bet I'm going to fall out probably. Okay, got it right here. These spoons here, the gold spoon, of course. It's just one of my all-time favorites, and you just don't go red fishing if you don't have a bunch of gold spoons with you, okay? And then the copper colors come out too, according to the shade of the water, if you want to fish, what shade you want to fish with. But I've been a spoon person for my whole life. Been a spoon, and I take a silver one. I hardly ever use it, but I just take one with it, so just to keep it fully colored. And also have sometimes, a treble hook and some little red on it like that. These are throw feather, but I don't use them as much. So anyway, so you got a little spoon tray. So make sure that's in the box, okay? And then I'll just set them out here. My top water selection, I've got a bunch of them, and these ones I just pick out. If I'm going to East Bay or St. Joe Bay or where I'm sort of pick out my tray and put them in here. And this is the colors, different colors on. I like the Skittlewalk and Badonkadonk are my two favorites, and we've talked about them before. And also, of course, mirror lures. You don't go fishing without mirror lures. But this color here, this bone color, has been a good one over the years. And then of course the mirror lures and all. I even use a propeller. Most of them don't use a prop anymore, but every now and then I like to sort of, and a variety. You just have a variety of things. So, okay, my swim baits are that's the hardest thing right now is the swim baits. But and I'm gonna do just a special show on that. But just real quick, I'll just show you. I'm gonna go, you can see all the different colors and all. And this color, let's see. Well, I just want to do a special show on swim baits, okay? So we'll talk about those later. And then, of course, this is really just my pompano stuff and all. But anyway, we're going to talk more about the tackle box and all, more about these selections. But people ask me, what do you fish with and all? I fish with a lot of stuff. And they ask me what I like. I like what they're biting at the time, okay? So now we're going to get ready to do a different segment now. One of the things I love about Panhandle Outdoors is our freedom to do sort of what we think is good, and we've done well over 2,500 shows, Jeff, something like that. So we've done an enormous number of shows, and we've had great support from viewers and sponsors. That's why we're able to do it. So one of the things too, we had a spinoff not too long ago, a couple years ago. My granddaughter Whitney started doing her own show, Cast and Call. Well, I didn't have any idea how popular Cast and Call was until they moved, and people started calling me and say, "Where's Cast and Call?" And I run into people at different outdoor events, and they didn't ask about Panhandle Outdoors. Where's Cast and Call? And it just hit me. I knew people watched it, but I didn't know how popular it was. It really made me feel good because little Whitney loves outdoors and loves loves to do that kind of stuff. But they've moved. They live up in Dixon, Tennessee, about 45 miles west of Nashville. And they're sort of got a little 72-acre place up there, and they're trying to get organized and hopefully get to go do some outdoor stuff before long. But I told them the other day, I said, people have been asking, I said, y'all send me something on Whitney. And Whitney's just, she has type 1 diabetes, and she struggled with it, but she's got it under control, and she's doing real well. And she's my first grandchild, and she's always been special. They're all special, but our first one, is extra special, I think, because that's the first one. So, especially when she started doing these outdoor things. So what we have now, we have it set up. She's at Dixon County Fair, and we're going to do some entertainment. She has a beautiful voice. We're going to do some singing. She's going to sing at the Dixon County Fair. And folks, she ended up tied for first. They had to have a sing-off, and she got second place. I'll go and tell you ahead of time, but what an awesome job. So we're going to entertain you. We're going to start the week off entertaining you with little Whitney Woodruff at the Dixon County Fair. They didn't send me a picture of her in the deer stand or anything, but this is really good. I watched it last night. We miss her. We miss them terribly. And so we get something like this we really, really enjoy. So we're going to take a break. We're going to come back and do some entertainment for the first time ever here on Panhandle Outdoors, some good singing.
Hey, Granddaddy, we're here at the Dixon County Fair ready to watch Whitney sing.
Hey Granddaddy, we're here at the Dixon County Fair in Dixon, Tennessee, and tonight I'm entering the singing competition that the fair's having for the week. So I'm the fourth contestant, and that's going to be going on here in about 30 minutes, but I just wanted you to know that I was thinking of you and that I love you and I miss you.
Did I say that right? Woodrick over here on the side. And she is next up to perform for us, so put your hands together for her.
I'm not this tall. Hold on. How are y'all this evening? At least it's not hot, right? With your words like knives and swords and weapons that you use against me, you knock me off my feet again, got me feeling like nothing new. With your voice like nails on a chalkboard, calling me out when I'm wounded. You're picking on the weaker man.
that song always entertained me because it's a Taylor Swift song, right? And you kind of think it's humorous that she wrote a song called Mean, because how stupid would you feel if you had picked on Taylor Swift when she had braces and she was kind of dorky and nobody really knew who she was. So I get a kick out of that. Big shout out to Zach down here of Zach's Music Shop. If he made me sound good, dear Lord, he must be a gifted individual. So I certainly appreciate him. We have a tie. I don't know if that really necessarily surprises anybody, but we've got a first place tie, so we're going to bring a couple of competitors back up now. All right, we've got two folks singing off for first prize money, which I just found out I'm carrying an envelope that's got $250 in it. Who's excited about that? Hey, they let that guy carry a Galaxy Note in here. Sure, they give me money. Good grief. All right, we're going to bring up the first of two. We've got Miss Whitney Woodrick coming back up.
Hello again. This song that I'm going to do, I think, is fitting for the occasion that's coming up in the next few days, 9/11. And I think that this song helps bring to light many of the sacrifices that our men and women in uniform have made for us in our country, which I will forever be grateful for. So. Today's past 18, he was waiting for the bus in his army green, sat down in a booth at a cafe there, gave his order to a girl with a bow in her hair. He's a little shy, so she gives him a smile, and he said, would you mind sitting down for a while and talking to me? I'm feeling a little low. She said, I'm off in an hour and I know where we can go. Sat on the pier, he said, I bet you got a boyfriend, but I don't care, I've got no one to send a letter to. Would you mind if I sent one back here to you? One Friday night at a football game, the Lord's Prayer said and the anthem sang, and a man said, folks, bow your heads, well, it's still local Vietnam Day. Lying all alone under the stands was a piccolo player in the marching band, and one named Red, and no one really cared, except the pretty little girl with a bow in her hair. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy too young for him. They told her, wait for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end. Wait for the soldier to come back again. Never more be alone. When the letter said, a soldier's coming home. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy too young for him. They told her, wait for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end. Wait for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone. When the letter said, a soldier's coming home.
In second place, after our sing-off, which I've never witnessed before, that was kind of cool. Hey, music guy, give me a drum roll. Second prize, Whitney.
Good job. I feel like I know it more. Control freak.
All right, I'm walking out of here $150 richer and 10 times happier. that was a really great experience, and I'm happy that I got to do it. The crowd was really fun and loud, and it was a great time. I want to come back next year and do the same thing.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.